Hello there ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another one of my live videos, and as we always do on this channel I'm going to be officially updating you on some more latest news. This is currently regarding Chelsea and Manchester United involved in the thing I'm going to be updating you today. This is currently about featuring Sandro and also the PSG right back aurier. Chelsea have spent over £100 million, but still they are still looking to advance into their midfield to replace Matic, and their main priority now for Conte is to strengthen that right back position. So let's get straight on. For the entirety of the transfer window, Chelsea have been interested in signing Sandro from Juventus, a player that's been at Portugal in the past. Porto, Santos in the past. Is a player for the entirety of the transfer window that currently Chelsea have wanted, but reports are stemming from Italy that Chelsea have just recently had a bid. They've just recently had a bid rejected for the player because they were willing to break the world's defensive record fee by getting this player. But reports have just suggested from Italy that a £50 million bid has been rejected by Juventus because they basically are, to their key players, are reluctant and resisted to sell the current key player. They've also lost Benucci there. They've lost Benucci, they've lost Dani Alves. You know, they were key figured players for Juventus, so they are resisted and reluctant to currently sell the players. I think Chelsea have been inquiring about Sandro for Juventus, but this bid has been currently rejected by Juventus. Has this current bid, and Sandro is a player that's probably in the same calibre as Dani Alves, probably in the same calibre as Benucci. Probably he's voted one of the best generated right backs in world football is Sandro. Benucci is generated as one of the best centre backs, and also Dani Alves is generated as one of the best full backs in the world as well. You know, with a fantastic defensive distribution they've got, how offensive they are in that full back position. They're absolutely fantastic. So yes, Chelsea have just had a bid being rejected for Sandro, and now the favourite of this is now Chelsea have now coming apparently at the final hurdle to highjack Aurier, the PSG right back, who allegedly we supposed to be a die-die interest in him because Mourinho is not keen on the current player with his bad reputation that he's got. Apparently now Chelsea could come in now to hijack this player. It come out the other day that personal terms had been agreed with Manchester United, and that it was £95,000 a week salary. It was about £4 million per year, and this was on a 5-year deal. And apparently this is a £27 million valuation they have currently set out for the current player. But as he's not going to get that first team football, as aware, you know, with Dani Alves now there, and he's 24, he's still only young, he's got years ahead of him, and he's 5'9". But apparently it could still happen, this deal. I think he's still banned from the UK. He's got a bad reputation. You know, he's been convicted of assaulting a police officer, assaulting another assault, and he couldn't currently make the Arsenal PSG game back in November. So he has got a bad reputation as he's playing. It may worry Jose Mourinho a bit with his bad reputation, you know, with his past. So he may not be keen on putting him in that back line with all the rest of our defenders that we've got. So this is just what's reported, and Chelsea could now come in and hijack the current player. But Chelsea, in majority, Chelsea are now looking to even advance into their midfield. They're looking now at possibly at Oxlade-Chamberlain. Apparently Oxlade-Chamberlain now, Chelsea could be emerged as the front runners to get Oxlade-Chamberlain out of all the teams that have been currently interested in the player. Oxlade-Chamberlain he's been at Southampton in the past. He's performed well for England. He's a very, very versatile player, good at driving forward. He hasn't had enough starts at Arsenal. He only had 16 starts season because due to I think he suffered an injury during the course of the season as well. He's only currently he's coming to a halt of his contract as well. Whether Arsenal are willing to sell the current player, I do not know. But teams have been interested. Also, Liverpool have been interested in the player. And Chelsea are thinking about using him as a converted right back player because he's an attacking mid. He can play as a winger as well, Chamberlain. So Chelsea could be emerging front runners to get Chamberlain because they still need to adjust the midfield a bit. They've got Bakayoko there, they've got Kante there, and they're looking to add more ranks into their midfield. Chelsea, you know, they've also looked into Renato Sanchez, but that looks likely. Apparently now he could be emerged as a front runner to go to Liverpool. To be quite fair, I think he'd fit the Liverpool agenda more than Chelsea, because I think Liverpool need to address the midfield more than Chelsea do, because Chelsea, yes, have just lost Matic, but they've got Bakayoko and they've got Kante in the mix in that midfield. So looking to at least Chelsea get another midfielder or two on the board, so they've got a strong, fantastic attacking midfield. Renato Sanchez, basically Chelsea have abandoned this. Basically, Ancelotti had was it Ancelotti? Ancelotti had basically quoted out basically pour cold water on the speculation. Basically, Chelsea had been in Conte had been in discussion with Ancelotti over a potential loan deal, and then basically he said he's adamant he wants to leave, does Renato Sanchez, because he hasn't had the starts at Bayern Munich. We know we've been there, but he hasn't had the starts at Bayern Munich. His glowing reputation in the Euros was fantastic, but when it's built around Vidal there, Rodriguez now there, he's not going to get enough starts. As it is being confirmed, he's not going to get the minutes under his belt. And Carlo Ancelotti did come out of favour though. He was looking to keep Renato Sanchez till the end of the transfer window. I'd love Renato Sanchez. He's still only 19. He's quick, he's strong, he's very versatile, he's good at playing on ride wells also, and he's very, very fast and got fantastic genuine pace. But a big club like Bayern Munich, you know, got a fantastic history. He wants first team football, and I would provide him, if he went to Liverpool, he would get that first team football. So let's go on to the next person. Chelsea are also interested in currently signing Danny Drinkwater. As I updated you on the other day, they're interested in Danny Drinkwater. He's currently just signed a 4-year deal with Leicester before, or was it 5? He's a player that has played with Kante in the past with Leicester to their success to the league, and then Kante with Chelsea also won the league as well. Chelsea did pay 30 million for Kante, but now Danny Drinkwater's been at Cardiff, been at United, been at Huddersfield on loan. His performances are fantastic and they satisfy Craig Shakespeare, and I think he's an important figure for Craig Shakespeare is Danny Drinkwater, so they may be reluctant or resisted to sell the player. Chelsea are making an initial approach to try and capture Danny Drinkwater. His performances, he put him into the England squad. So he's a fantastic, and he does play well in the middle of that park. So could they reunite Kante and Danny Drinkwater possibly in the team? You don't know, do you? So Chelsea have looked into, you know, catalogues of midfielders. Also, it's basically similarities to Chelsea now apparently trying to hijack Aurier from coming to Manchester United as the Ivan Perisic case, because basically it quoted out yesterday that Chelsea were going to get this Inter Milan player, I couldn't remember the name, and that basically then this was going to end our pursuit of Ivan Perisic. But basically, either way, Di Marzio has announced the situation basically now that Manchester United have currently ended their current interest in Ivan Perisic, as he demanded the original fee, the £48 million, but he has demanded that it's over now, because basically they still want that £48 million. You know, Inter Milan managers rebuffed it. The directors have resisted to any offers, and we've had 3 bids currently rejected for the player. He's got tremendous speed, good athlete, good in the air, good at getting balls into the box. But now it's apparently, as I updated you earlier, Martial may be going on loan to Inter Milan, and this could be part of a swap deal for around about between 40 and 42 million. But basically, I don't want Martial to go, even if he's part of the Perisic deal. I don't want him to go. You know, he can still grow and develop into his game fantastically well. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, more will update. Anyway, guys, that's everything to update you today. Drop your comments and likes below on my video, and take it easy. And I'll see you later. Bye.